In the world of commercial aviation, few aircraft have had the lasting impact of the Boeing 767, introduced in the early 1980s. The 767 helped revolutionize long-haul travel, especially across the Atlantic, and played a key role in shaping modern airliner design. With its wide-body fuselage, fuel-efficient twin-engine layout, and impressive range, the 767 bridged the gap between larger jumbo jets like the 747 and smaller narrow-body aircraft like the 737. Over the decades, it has proven its versatility. Across multiple roles, from commercial passenger service to cargo hauling, military refueling, and even VIP transport. Today we take a deep dive into the legacy design, continued relevance of the Boeing 767. The story of the Boeing 767 begins in the 1970s, a time when the aviation industry was undergoing rapid growth. Airlines were looking for aircraft that could efficiently serve transcontinental and transatlantic routes without the size and operational costs of a jumbo jet. Boeing responded by launching a new wide-body twinjet that would be developed alongside the narrow-body 757, though they served different market segments. Both aircraft shared design features and cockpit commonality. To reduce pilot training costs and increase operational flexibility, the 767 was officially launched in 1978. With United Airlines becoming its first customer, the 767 made its maiden flight on September 26, 1981. It entered commercial service with United Airlines on September 8, 1982. Initially, the 767-200 was the first variant introduced. It had a range of approximately 3,850 nautical miles and could seat around 181 to 224 passengers in a typical two-class configuration. This variant was ideal for domestic transcontinental flights and some shorter international routes. However, as the needs of airlines evolved, Boeing responded by introducing new variants with longer range and higher capacity. In 1986, Boeing introduced the 767-300, which featured a stretched fuselage and increased seating capacity. This was followed by the 767-2300ER extended range, which became the most popular and successful version of the aircraft. With a range of over 5,975 nautical miles, the 767-300DOO opened the door for efficient long-haul twin-engine operations. It became especially popular with airlines flying transatlantic routes in smaller, international markets where a jumbo jet would be excessive. One of the defining milestones for the 767 was its role in transforming transoceanic travel. Before the 1980s, most long-haul routes across oceans required four-engine aircraft like the Boeing 747 or McDonnell Douglas DC-10 due to safety regulations. However, with the introduction of the ATOPS Extended Range Twin-Engine Operational Performance Standard certification, the 767 became the first aircraft to be approved for 120-minute TOPS in 1985. This meant that it could fly routes that were up to 120 minutes away from a suitable diversion airport, effectively allowing twin-engine aircraft to operate efficiently across the Atlantic. Over time, the 767 gained 108-minute ETOPS approval, making it the workhorse of long-haul travel. From a technical perspective, the Boeing 767 was a groundbreaking aircraft for its time. It was Boeing's first wide-body to feature a two-crew glass cockpit, eliminating the need for a flight engineer. The cockpit layout was modern and featured CRT displays, digital flight instrumentation, and a centralized maintenance computer. This made the aircraft not only easier to fly, but also easier to maintain. In fact, the flight deck design of the 767 is nearly identical to that of the 757, allowing pilots to be dual-rated and fly both aircraft with minimal additional training. The 767 is powered by high-bypass turbofan engines, including the Pratt & Whitney JT9D and PW4000 series, General Electric CF6, and Rolls-Royce RB211 engines. Depending on the variant and customer preference, these engines provided the necessary thrust while maintaining fuel efficiency and reliability. With a typical cruising speed of Mach 0.80 and a service ceiling of 43,000 feet, the 767 offered an optimal balance of performance and economy. In terms of passenger comfort, the 767's 232 seating layout and economy class was praised for providing more aisle access and fewer middle seats compared to the 333 layout found on many other wide-body aircraft. The cabin was quiet, and airlines appreciated the aircraft's versatility in accommodating different seating configurations and premium cabins. Boeing also made several interior upgrades over the years, offering advanced lighting, improved overhead bins, and updated cabin finishes. Aside from its commercial success, the Boeing 767 found a strong second life as a freighter. The 767-2300F, introduced in the mid-1990s, became a favorite among logistics companies like FedEx and UPS. Its ability to carry over 58 tons of cargo with intercontinental range made it a highly efficient and dependable choice. Boeing continues to manufacture the freighter version even today, making the 767 one of the few commercial aircraft still in production after more than 40 years. The aircraft also serves a critical role in military aviation. The U.S. Air Force selected a modified version of the 767, known as the KC-46 Pegasus, as its next-generation aerial refueling tanker. This variant is equipped with a modern refueling boom, defensive systems, and military-grade avionics. The KC-46 program is expected to keep the 767 airframe in active service well into the 2040s. In total, over 1,300 Boeing 767s have been built since the program's inception, with orders continuing for cargo and military versions. Airlines such as Delta, United, Air Canada, Japan Airlines, ANA, and LATAM have operated large fleets of 767s, although many are now being replaced by newer and more fuel-efficient aircraft like the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and Airbus A330neo, the ASTO. 767 remains in active service around the globe. Interestingly, the 767 was also involved in one of aviation's most remarkable feats of airmanship, the Gimli glider incident. On July 23, 1983, an Air Canada 767 ran out of fuel mid-flight due to a miscalculation during refueling. Despite having no engines, the pilots skillfully glided the aircraft to a safe landing on an abandoned airstrip in Gimli, Manitoba. This event showcased not only the skill of the flight crew, but also the resilience and aerodynamic capabilities of the 767 airframe. Over the years, the 767 has garnered a reputation for reliability, comfort, and flexibility. While it may not have the flash of newer aircraft, its workhorse credentials are undeniable. It paved the way for long-range twin-engine operations and helped normalize point-to-point international routes over traditional hub-and-spoke models. Without the 767, the success of aircraft like the 777 and 787 might not have been possible as of today. Boeing continues to produce the 767-300 and the KC-46 tanker, ensuring that the aircraft remains relevant in both commercial and defense aviation sectors. It's a testament to the original design that the airframe continues to serve decades after its first flight. Aircraft longevity on this scale is rare and highlights just how well the 767 was engineered. In the end, the Boeing 767 represents more than just an aircraft. It marks a transitional period in aviation history, a bridge between the past and the future. From pioneering ETOPS flights to becoming the backbone of international cargo networks, the 767's legacy is vast and ongoing. Whether you've flown on one, seen one roar into the sky, or watched it land gracefully after a long journey, the 767 has touched millions of lives. If you enjoyed this video and love aviation content like this, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to Airborne Atlas, and tap the notification bell so you never miss our future uploads. From iconic airliners to cutting-edge jets, we've got the sky covered. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep your eyes on the skies.